I know you're excited to see my current situation, and this is what I wake up to every morning now. This is the backyard. I take Molly for her morning walk, and we come out here and we sit on the swing. There's fish in the pond. And it's just very peaceful. I'm out early today because they're calling for rain. So, I'm sitting on the swing here. And this is my backyard now. It's not mine, I mean, it's the lady that owns this place. But, oh, there's a fish that just jumped. So I usually walk clear out there by the railroad tracks. I mean, there's a fence, so I can't go on the tracks. There's fruit trees in the back. There's some grapes growing along that fence over there. And it's just very peaceful here, so perfect place to come and sit and contemplate. But this is gorgeous. I'll take you in and show you my kitchen because that's the only room I have really situated right now. But I'm going to sit out here for a minute. All right, well, good Thursday. No, it's Tuesday. Good Tuesday morning, everybody. I am sitting out here on the swing. Molly is out here sniffing around, and I just wanted to have a little chat this morning. Yesterday, I didn't get my video up. I did record my food other than dinner because I went out with friends last night, and for some reason, I am just having a real struggle getting this whole restaurant thing under control. I don't go out that often, and when I do, it seems like I'm treating it as a free-for-all. I just need to get my focus back. I don't know why I've been so hungry in the evenings. I've been doing really well during the day, and I think had I not gone out last night, I would have been fine. Well, I know I would have been because I don't have anything here in the house that's not program friendly. So, matter of fact, I was just sitting there this morning thinking that, well, gee, I've got to get this blueberry jam made. I don't have any sugar, and I could make it with the Splenda, but the blueberries are kind of tart, so I don't know. I might make one batch with the Splenda. I don't know, but I got to get those blueberries taken care of because I've had them now since Thursday, and they're in the refrigerator. So, but they will only hold for so long in the refrigerator before they start losing their flavor. So I might just pop them in the freezer until I can get to the store again. But I don't have anything in the house that's not on my Weight Watcher program. So had I just stayed put, I would have been okay. But you know what? I can't stay in the house my entire life. So I'm determined that today is going to be better. I'm determined I'm going to hit that 70-pound mark here. I mean, my birthday's coming up in 10 weeks. And I want to be in Wonderland by 10 weeks. And I've got 10 pounds to lose. So I have to lose a pound a week. But, and even though I've been busy, I've been getting more activity. My scale was still up today, but I overate last night, and I overate the night before on those almonds. So, I don't know why I've kind of lost my mojo here. I know I probably look a fright this morning too. I put my hair up in the back because I'm working in my craft room today, and my hair was just yesterday getting in the way, and I was getting hot. And yeah, it's supposed to storm today, but it's still kind of warm here. And I mean, right now it's pleasant because there's a breeze blowing, but it was warm, and I don't like to run the air conditioning, 24/7. So Well, Molly says, come on, let's finish our walk. She's tugging on her leash. So I just wanted to chat with you and just tell you that, yeah, right now I'm struggling for some reason, and I don't know why. Um, you would think, my life is kind of turned around. You'd think I'd get back to having my mojo back, and I don't. As a matter of fact, last night when I got home, I we went to a restaurant called Charlie's that specializes in coney dogs and Mediterranean food. So I had one coney dog and a side Greek salad. That wouldn't have been bad, but it also came with a side of well, they call it Charlie Mac, but it's chili mac. And I ate all of that, and it was good, and it was greasy. So I mean, it was one of those things where I haven't eaten that kind of food in a long time, and in the moment, it tasted really, really good. And then I got dessert, which is that big whipped cheesecake. So I tracked as best as I could. I mean, it's Tuesday, I'm out of weeklies. This is the second week in a row now I've blown out through all my weeklies. So I don't know, I'm just feeling kind of kicking myself mode today because I was doing so well, and then this last couple weeks with the move and everything, I've just kind of gone off the rails more than what I should have. Well, I never should, but I've been eating foods that I haven't had in a long time, and once you start reintroducing those foods again, you start craving them. So now I'm going to fight off cravings today. I mean, my plan is to stay on plan today. I'm not going anywhere other than I got to run over to my storage unit today to see if I can find my crafting tables, because those are kind of essential to my craft room. A couple other things that didn't make it over here, but uh, I'm not planning on eating out at all. First of all, I'm running, I have to really watch my pennies now. So I mean, I had to watch them before, but now that I'm paying rent, I have to really watch them. So I'm not going anywhere else other than to my storage unit and back. And I already took out a chicken breast for dinner. So anyway, I will be back later. I am going to show you everything today that I eat. So I better get in the house because the breeze is picking up and the clouds are getting darker, so I'm thinking the rain is coming. So it's just so nice sitting here by this pond. I'm watching the fish jump and the birds are chirping, and it's just so peaceful out here. It's a nice place to come and sit and just contemplate. So, all right, I will talk to you later, and I will show you my kitchen today. So this is the view from my kitchen window. This is the pond I was at earlier today. Excuse me. I do have my cat's meow houses lining my windows here. So, remember all those spices I showed you the other day? Well, here they are. I have them all labeled into my hutch. So, all this stuff down here, I'm going to put in glass jars also, except for my filling. This is the filling that I use for my Hungarian pastries that I won't use for a while yet. But, yeah, this is what I did. And, like I said, I labeled everything. And, yes, I do actually use every one of those spices. So, but that pretty much this is my kitchen. So, it's kind of a mess right now. I have my dehydrator going over there in the corner with blueberries. And don't mind my sink. I have a glass cook stove, which this is the first time I'm going to be canning on the glass cook stove, so I'm kind of a little nervous about it. I have another little one over here. I have just cooking spices there, but I mean, the view is just awesome. Plenty of storage space in here. And then over here, it could be my dining area, but I have my canning shelves here. So these are shelves I had at my house that I brought over. And you can't really see, I've got some jam in there right now. By the end of October, these shelves will be completely filled with jars. And then I've got my green beans here. And my canning apron. I call it my canning apron, it's the end time I work. And that shelf will be completely filled too by the time I'm done with canning. I've got more canning supplies in that little cabinet there. Some dry goods and stuff. So, and then I can close off the kitchen if I want to by closing the double doors. So this would be my view from the living room. I think it's adorable. I feel like I'm in a little gingerbread house. So, and then when you come into my entryway, I have my husband's picture up there and his flag on a bench because I want him to be with me. So, all right, I'll show you the rest of the house after I get it completely cleaned and organized. Right, this is my breakfast this morning. I have 2 eggs. They're the Kroger large eggs for 0 points. I have 2 slices of the Kroger Canadian bacon, which is 1 point. 1 slice of Aunt Millie's light wheat bread, which is 1 point. I have 1 point on 4 grams of butter that's on that toast. So 1, 2, 3, 0 points for my fruit salad. I'll come back to this in a minute. And then 2 points in my coffee. So 5 points for breakfast this morning. My fruit salad is about a half a banana. It's 46 grams of banana and a quarter cup each of strawberries and blueberries. And look, it's a really nice sized fruit salad. So that is my breakfast, 5 points total. For lunch today, I'm just having a sandwich and some fruit, and I have my half a banana that left over from breakfast, 0 points. I have 1 mini cucumber sliced up, 0 points. 2 slices of bread for 2 points. There's 1 ounce or 2 ounces of deli turkey for 1 point. I also have, there's mustard on there. There is 1 ounce of chipotle cheddar cheese, which is 4 points. So 4, 5, 6, 7 points in that sandwich. So it is a 7-point lunch. Okay, here is the big question. I have a container of this, and when I scanned it, it came up as 3 points for this container. 3 points for unsweetened applesauce. Now, on the ingredients list, it's apples, water, and ascorbic acid. Do you think this is 3 points, or do you think it's 0 points? I think it's 0. Right now, it's in my tracker as 3. If you want to save me 3 points tonight, please comment below. Other than that, excuse me, I've got 154 grams of chicken. That's about 5.5 ounces. Just some tomato, onion, and cucumber with a little bit of salt and pepper for 0 points. And this is just some green peppers, some jalapeno peppers, and some carrots that I sauteed in Pam for also 0 points. So, is this a 0 point dinner or is it a 3 point dinner? You tell me. Okay, well, if that applesauce was correct, I ended the day with 15 points according to the app. But I probably had a few more points because I made blueberry jam tonight, and it was the full old-fashioned recipe because I'm going to give it away for gifts at Christmas time. So, and I was tasting it, so I racked up a few calories just tasting the jam. And it's pretty darn good. I didn't have any lemon juice for my jam, so I used lime juice. And I think I kind of like it better than when I put the lemon juice in it. It just kind of gives it a nice little lift to the flavor. So anyway, I got 8 half pints and then one little 4-ounce jar of blueberry jam. And then I've got a ton of blueberries left that I think I'm just going to freeze. I'll decide that, I think, tomorrow. And maybe put some in the refrigerator just to eat fresh. So even if the applesauce is correct and I had 15 points, I probably still have a few points left over for today. This is the first day I've been in control for a while. So, and it feels pretty good to be back in control. After I got my jars out of the canner a little while ago, I started feeling a little hungry, so I just grabbed I have those mini cucumbers in the refrigerator. I just grabbed one of those and chugged a big glass of water with it. So I do have some cottage cheese in the refrigerator that, if I feel the need, maybe for a snack, I'll have a half a cup of that. It's the low fat, so I believe it's 2 points for a half a cup of that. Anyway, like I said, I was more in control today with my eating. I didn't get a whole lot done in the apartment today. I walked back into my craft room, looked around, turned around, walked out, and I thought, I just can't even deal with this today. So I sort of needed a day off from organizing. I did go over to my storage unit, picked up a few things that I needed. Like I found my one little table, my crafting table that I was looking for, but I still can't find the bigger one. So I don't, maybe the boys thought it might have gotten thrown out, so maybe it did. I mean, it was just a Walmart table anyway, so it wasn't anything fancy. But I'll move the one table back there tomorrow, and it's supposed to rain again tomorrow, so it'll be a good day to work back in there, I think. So slowly but surely it's coming together. And it's, giving me something to do. So I did find out something that I want to tell you this. I was so excited. I was talking to the lady downstairs for me that owns the property. There's this big nut tree out here, and I asked what kind of nuts they were, and she said, well, there's 2 of them, and they're walnuts. And the thing is just loaded with walnuts. And so I asked her if she minded if I would go out and spread a tarp to catch the nuts and on both of the trees, because she said there's 2 of them. And then I'll cure them over the winter, and then I'll have walnuts next spring. She said, yeah, help yourself. She said, oh, by the way, in the back, there's 2 red delicious trees, apple trees, 1 golden delicious apple tree, a pear tree, and several cherry trees. And she said she didn't, she only got enough off of the cherries to make 1 pie this year, but she said it could have been the birds got them before she did. And they will. I know that. So I went back. The apples are still real little, but they're starting to turn red already. So maybe they're like a miniature apple. I don't know. But yeah. So she said, help yourself to all that stuff. I'm thinking, yeah, darn tootin' I will. So I was pretty excited about that. So anyway, but I got really excited about the walnuts, because you know how expensive those walnuts are. So, and they're really good nuts. They're good for you. So, yeah, I'm excited to have a stash of nuts that, I will, like I said, I'll store them over the winter. And then, I probably put them in my storage unit for the winter. And then I'll crack them in the spring. So I know that Joe used to bring home walnuts or go forage for him, and he had some contraption, and I don't know where it is, that he got from one of his Amish customers that was a nut cracker to crack those walnuts right off the tree. So I might have to investigate that a little bit, see if I can find out where that contraption is. So anyway, that was my day. Like I said, I didn't get much accomplished up in here today, other than I got that jam made, and tomorrow's another day. But 15 points on the books today. So I feel like I'm going to start gaining control again. I said this before, and then the weekend hit. So I'm just making a very conscious effort to stay on track. And after all, weight loss is as much of a mind game as anything else. So I just need to get my mind back in the game. So, all right, you guys have a great night. And I will be back tomorrow with my daily vlog on what I ate. And I didn't get my what I ate up yesterday, but I wanted to say thank you everyone that participated in the recipe makeover collab. It was great. There sure were a lot of recipes that I'm going to be trying. I haven't had a chance to go back and comment on everything yet, but I will. Like I said, it was the first one that I hosted, and I'm so pleased with all the recipes that everybody shared. So if you weren't part of the collab and you have a lightened up recipe that you would like to share, please do that. You know, get on the YouTube and share, or send me an email and share with me that your recipe, and I'll be happy to share it and credit you for it. So anyway, you guys have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow.